Hello, this week on 5 Brilliant Things, we have Natalie Cassidy, aka Sonia from Eastenders. It was brilliant and the show went like this.
Napping is my superpower.
Most impressive place you've ever fallen asleep?
I would say probably the most impressive, which happens on a regular basis, would be the Eastenders green room with sofas, many people walking in and out, lots of people shouting, doing lines, flat out on a sofa.
That's impressive.
Snoring my head off.
You have to trust because
the people around
that
you.
people aren't taking a photo of you slack-jawed asleep.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you think they have?
Oh, no, they definitely have.
Yeah,
They've sent
I was
them
gonna
to me.
say.
Loads, just like...
Yeah, exactly. Natalie, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to see you.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
I like your cap.
Well, unfortunately, I look like a boiled egg today.
No, why are you saying that?
I do. I look like a boiled egg, Russ, but the thing is, I can't have my hair down because of the pollen, because it sticks to my hair and then I can't breathe. So my hair has to be scraped away.
Wow.
And I haven't really got any makeup on for you, so I do look like a bit of a boiled egg today. I
Hang on
apologise.
a minute. So I wasn't aware of that. So is that just you? Or if anyone suffers from hay fever?
You should scrape your hair back, yeah, because the pollen sticks to it. But it's really boring.
Did you know that?
Well, yeah, as a fellow sufferer, yeah, there are certain things you can do to make it easier. Fresh pillow cases every night.
That's blown my mind.
Shut all the windows.
Well, no, I'm just thinking of anyone now, like, if you're really into, like, heavy metal and you go to a festival in the summer... and you've also got hay fever. It must be a fuck because you want to be swishing
You're
your hair
fucked,
about.
I'm telling you.
But
You're finished.
fucked.
Absolutely finished.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's probably lodged something that I should know out of my head forever, and yet I'll never forget that.
No. But you're something's going to fall out the
Something's
back.
really
That's
important that I need is gone now.
Yeah, it's gone.
Anyways, well, let's move on from pollen, which is clearly a nightmare for you.
Yes.
So what is your first brilliant thing?
Well, actually, shall we start with hay fever tablets? I know it's very dull, but I don't think I'd be able to survive through the months of April to September, October without hay fever things. Eye drops, nose sprays, fexofenadine, sometimes steroids.
Wow.
Yeah.
So so as soon as summer comes along, spring comes along.
Spring comes
it just
along.
comes for you.
And I think I can't wait for the clocks to go back in October.
Wow. That's so annoying.
I'm a winter person.
Would you, well, on that note, would you ever think about moving to Scandinavia? Whether it's more wintry?
Yeah. It's
like a cold place.
It's probably a good idea for me, but I'm not sure what I'd do over there. So
Sure.
I think work would dry up quite quickly.
That's the snag. Well, you could do your podcast.
Possibly, but it's with all my family.
You'd have to move
and I
them
don't
too.
think they're going to come.
Yes.
We're very close-knit and I'd miss everyone.
Yes, of
We all live
course.
about 10 minutes away from each other.
Right.
So I don't think that's an option, I'm afraid.
Unless you kind of did like an Ed Sheeran and kind of put everyone in one sort of bit.
Yeah, that would be good, but I think we have to be multimillionaires to do that, Russell.
Yep, that is the problem. Okay, so presumably when you pop a pill or you have a steroid, does that then make it manageable?
It's manageable-ish, yeah. Yeah, this has turned into a doctor's appointment. It's a bit dull, isn't it?
It's nothing. No, it's not dull.
But it's the eye drops, it's the nose spray, it's the tablets, it's if you miss one, it's going to bed, remembering to wash everything off, remember to take a tablet so when you wake up in the morning your eyes aren't stuck together. It genuinely is a full-time job, and people try, when I talk about it, wherever I talk about it, they'll say, oh, have you tried this, have you tried that? I've done everything. I've tried injections, it just is the way, I'm just a highly allergic person.
So what, is it just streaming? The eyes?
So eyes get stuck together, really, really red, really, really itchy, bloodshot, nose, can't really breathe well. I mean, I already breathe like a pug because my mum and dad, bless them, I should have probably had adenoids out and stuff, so I always sound like I've got a permanent cold, I always have done. But this just sort of exacerbates that for a few months.
So what is that feeling like when we hit like October?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's the best thing ever. I can't wait for it.
So as soon as leaves start falling off trees, you must
just
be like,
absolutely
here
brilliant.
we go.
Fantastic.
My handbag is going to be lighter. I'm not going to be rattling.
Light that candle.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Pull those curtains.
Where most people kind of get excited when the sun comes out.
Yeah. I do love the summer, but I try to embrace it.
The summer doesn't love you.
Doesn't love me.
No.
My other half's like, oh, let's go and sit in the garden. I'm like, really do want to sit in the garden and enjoy a glass of wine, but unfortunately...
Is it that bad?
I mean, I do, but I suffer for it.
What a pain in the arse.
It is a pain in the arse.
And
but there you go.
There's nothing that...
Listen, I do everything I can. Maybe there's a miracle of some sort that I haven't discovered yet, but yeah.
Adam Kay, the doctor, was on this show. Mm-hmm. He's a big sufferer, and I can't remember what it was, but he said one thing changed his life for hay fever. So that is still available, that show.
I shall
seek it out.
I'm going to do that on the way home.
And listen to that.
Okay.
Look at that, the giddiness.
Fantastic.
But these things really matter.
Of course, yeah. I just it's so interesting. But it was like I felt like a dog watching bilingual parents. Then, that you suddenly started speaking in Spanish, and I was like, well, hopefully one of them will throw a treat at me in a second. Very difficult to not do the like antihistamine. If you have like a pun-generating brain, it just creates.
I can imagine
antihistamine. You can just sort of see this. Scratchy old aunties. You know what I mean? Like certain words of like... So, okay. So these pills enable you to kind of get by.
Get by and live life,
They're wondrous things.
Wondrous.
Let's give praise to those. Have you ever been approached by any companies to kind of, do kind of like adverts?
No.
Have you done adverts? I can't remember seeing you. I don't think I've ever seen you on one.
No,
and yet I feel like I've seen you, like I guess everyone must feel like that with you, where I feel like I've known you since you were
You've known me since I was 10.
Yeah, it's funny,
on
yeah,
telly.
Of course, everyone's like, oh.
And I think even if you haven't watched EastEnders, I suppose over that time, tellies are just on, aren't they?
Yep.
Especially back in the 90s.
Yep.
They were just on, and it is weird, people feel like they've grown up with me, but in a really lovely way.
Absolutely.
In a nice way.
What I guess you don't know it any other way, but you've been famous, and particularly kind of 90s EastEnders, huge, millions and millions and millions. What is it like to grow up in that level of fame?
Like I know.
I guess you don't know.
I don't know any different to that, and I think that's quite a gift.
Do you enjoy it?
I don't care either way.
Right, yeah.
Fame for me, I've fallen into, but I've kept it. I suppose what I say is I was in the right place at the right time. I went to Anna Sher in Islington, just down the road actually, and I was there, working class kid, went to normal school, got picked up from there, and then I fell into this industry and I stayed within that job. So yes, it's luck, but also I go actually to be involved with somewhere for 32 years. You've got to have a little bit of talent, and you've got to be kind to people, and have a certain professionalism about you. So I feel that I've earned my spurs, if you like, in this industry.
You seem a very kind person instantly.
Kind,
yeah.
I feel like a kind person. I haven't got a side to me, Russell. I can't. My biggest problem, I suppose, with the stuff that we're into, are the egos that you meet.
Yeah.
And I find it really difficult.
Yeah.
Which is, I suppose, why I quite like sitting at home doing my podcast from my spare room with all my family.
Yeah.
That sort of
do you
keeps
get all
me
the
sane.
family in the spare room?
Oh, actually, it's only 3 seats in there. It's quite small.
Okay.
But it's usually maximum of 3 people on the pod. But
what are the family on rotation?
They are on rotation.
Are they?
They're on rotation.
Who appears more and who appears less?
So funny story, I suppose. When we first started, there was a night where I was really stuck. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. And my other half, Mark, my fiancé, he's a bit introvert, I would say. Unless he's quite shy until you get to know him. He's not someone who loves to chat. And I said, you've got to come and do this with me. He said, I can't do it. I really can't. I said, please, you have to. And we called it Scraping the Barrel, the episode. And that has now stuck. And I would say that is one of the most sort of popular ones, which is really funny. And he loves it and we love it.
Yeah.
And actually, after the week or whatever we're doing, it's quite nice to sit down and actually talk to each other at home.
Yes.
Because it doesn't happen much with 2 kids and jobs. And
yes.
So it's actually quite nice. It's like a little bit of therapy to sit down and have a chat.
And how old are your kids?
I've got Eliza, who is 15, nearly 16, and Joni is 9, and she'll be nearly 10.
So you're in it.
We're in it, but we're out of that kind of mad toddler, feral, selfish stage, I'd say. We were sort of onto the hell of the sort of teenage years.
Yeah. It's I guess every stage is new and exciting and different, and it must be quite nice to just go into a spare room and have a chat with your partner.
It is quite nice.
Yeah.
No interruptions.
Yeah. But just slightly weird that everyone else is going to listen to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever edit bits out and go, we can't tell the world that?
We're not over... I have to say that it's more the mundane things in life, if you like. We have a good chat. It's quite dry. Depends really what's been going on with the week. And I have a lot of listener interaction. I have a WhatsApp number, which actually is good, but it is the bane of my life because people message me on my phone. Wow. And I get back to them. So that's quite a lot of work throughout the week.
Jeez Louise, yeah.
But I'll play their voice notes in because I love radio.
Yeah.
So I kind of make it sound a bit like a radio show. Obviously, it isn't live, but I'll ring people up, play their voice notes in. But I've never wanted, with the children even, I love talking about the kids. But Eliza's now 15. I would never talk about her business. She's her own person.
Yep.
And I think you have to just be wary of other people. Do you know what I mean? Whatever pod you're doing, whoever you're talking about, I think you have to, be really wary. And I don't want to air all my dirty laundry. I'm happy to show some of my family life, but I think there are things that you should keep private. Shouldn't sell your soul.
Agreed. Not everything is for sale.
No.
Exactly. What is your next brilliant thing? Moving on from these magical tablets.
Okay, I am going to go for naps.
Okay.
For me, napping is my superpower.
Right.
I love napping.
Most impressive place you've ever fallen asleep?
Oh my! I can fall asleep anywhere.
Really?
I would say probably the most impressive, which happens on a regular basis, would be the Eastenders green room, with sofas, many people walking in and out, lots of people shouting, doing lines. Who wants a coffee? Whatever, and I'd just be on the sofa.
When you say doing lines, you mean
as in learning lines.
Gotcha.
Learning lines, sharing lines with each other. But yeah, flat out on a sofa.
That's impressive.
Snoring my head off. But I mean, I could.
And also confident because you have to trust. Because
the people around
that
you.
people aren't taking a photo of you slack-jawed asleep.
Absolutely.
Do you think they have?
Oh no, they definitely have. They've sent them to me. Yeah.
If I was working with you and we were mates, I'd be all over that.
All the time.
I'd have hundreds of photos.
Hundreds.
Of you.
Loads, just like.
yeah, exactly.
My pug-like breathing, as I told you about. But yeah, like 3 hours. I'm talking.
Oh, impressive.
I mean, when I say a nap,
I
could sleep for sort of 1 till 4. Now, the reason I nap, I do blame Eastenders for the napping, because in that job you get a lot of breaks throughout the day.
Right.
So I've always been able to nap.
It's a great, also it's a really useful way of spending the time, because if you're kind of conserving your energy for when you need to go, it's perfect.
Yeah.
So, but do you know what I mean? It's
also
like,
a bit lazy though, isn't it?
No, I think, well, then when you're working, you're like, oh, I'm feeling good because are you able to sleep at night?
Yes.
So you're getting 8 hours at night, and then you're picking up another 3 during the day.
Easy. But yeah, I have missed, since leaving EastEnders, I have missed the naps.
Yes.
But I do try and schedule a nap in every now and again.
Right.
But I can even do a 2:20, got to pick Joni up at 3, set an alarm 25 minutes, bang, I'm out.
And you can just, oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's good.
I wonder where that comes from.
I don't know, and I think it is really important, and I think you find a lot of people, you can read lots of articles and people say, the Mediterranean life, why do people live longer in the Mediterranean? No one mentions the siesta. They mention olive oil and what they're eating and the sun. Everyone's napping, man.
Yeah.
I think that's important to your system, because your body repairs itself when we sleep.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
You look very good on it.
Thank you ever so much.
Do you mind if I ask a personal question?
Ask what you like.
Have you ever had Botox?
I've never in my life had.
Because I was looking at your skin then, thinking you are wrinkle free.
No, well, you said, look, just so you know.
No, but ain't that bad at all.
No, but just so you know, I can move my face,
which
I like.
Yeah. But I wonder if
I've never had Botox.
But I wonder if that's why you're restoring why your skin looks so good.
What, the old naps? Maybe. I think it's genetic. My mum had nice skin.
Oh, did she? Okay, fair enough.
My nan did as well.
Fine, fair enough.
I go to bed in makeup. People are like, what do you do? I'm like, fuck all.
Yeah.
Have a glass of wine every night.
That's the
Go
effort.
to sleep.
What do I do? Fuck all.
I know. It's true.
Yeah, exactly. But it's refreshingly candid. But I wonder. I wonder if that is.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be helpful.
And I do have to say, I do now have a little look at some oils or a few lotions. You get to this sort of 43 and you think, should start doing something. So sometimes I start a little routine and by Tuesday it's finished.
Yeah. That's funny. How about you, Dan? You a napper?
Love it.
Do you?
Very good. But you got to get it right. I can't do the long ones. Optimising your nap. So the British nap researchers in 1996 found out that
the BNR,
found out the best nap is a short one immediately after caffeine.
Oh, I know. I've heard all that.
Have you heard all this?
Espresso, 25 minutes?
20.
20, and then up.
And then up. And it's 7 to 8 hours after waking up is the best time to have it.
The only person I know that in our family that naps is my brother. He's sensational.
Is he?
It's what's known in the game as a Dan nap. But he is that classic, is completely, he's sort of asleep but also awake but snoring.
Right.
Snoring, and you go, are you snoring? No, I'm not.
Right, okay.
And it's instantly back. So he's obviously having very, 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 very light sleep.
Good. Has he got good skin?
No, terrible.
Oh.
No, he looks like a pickled onion, my brother.
Wow.
He's a lot like DiCaprio looks like now.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like really handsome, and then one day, bang, onion. Did you have a celebrity crush as a young person?
Gary Lineker.
Wow.
Which was a weird one.
Nobody
we're
saw
Gooners,
that coming.
Massive Gooner family.
Lived in
Congratulations. Thank you. Well, congratulations and commiserations. No, good.
Yeah. So you were what a weird
very odd.
For non-football fans. You basically had a crush on the enemy.
Crush on the enemy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Weird. What a weird crush.
Gary Lineker is a very specific crush.
Yeah, I'm
but
not sure.
But again,
Do you like crisps?
handsome man.
Love crisps.
Well, it might be that.
Could have been that.
Maybe that was
Although
it.
back in the day, I don't know if he was on the old Walker's Trail, but
Oh, he's always been on them. He's been on them for a long time.
what, in the late 90s? Do you reckon?
Definitely.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe it was that.
Possibly.
But Gary Lineker is a very. Have you met him?
I think I have met Gary in the passing. Can't quite remember. Again, not you know. We're going back a long time now. It's when I was young and stupid.
But you fancied him.
Yeah, I had a real crush on him. Yeah. The other crush I had actually, probably my biggest crush was Dodger from Oliver Twist.
The original.
You know, the Oliver musical.
Yeah.
That was my biggest crush, Dodger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bad boy.
Bad boy, wasn't he? Yeah.
He's your classic bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheeky chappy.
Cheeky chappy.
Yeah.
Good at singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original Oliver. What a film that is.
Great film, isn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of one of those, isn't it? You sort of, it's on at Christmas a lot. You just,
It's great.
if it's on telly,
You have to leave
end
it
up
on,
watching the whole thing.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Great film.
Whose was yours, Russell? Your early crush?
Yeah, who was your crush?
Probably Daryl Hannah from Splash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that was the first time I remember thinking, oh, I'm feeling something here. So that would have been 1989, I think. I was a 9-year-old boy. Yeah, mermaids.
Fair dues.
Very, very specific. So mermaids and Lineker. Do you know?
Tails and ears.
Exactly. Do you ever kind of chart your sleep so you know what you're
No,
doing?
I haven't. I was going to buy one of those fitness rings.
Yeah, an aura.
Like an aura or a there's another one actually.
Or it's called Zoop or something like that, isn't it?
Ultra-human or something. I feel again, it's one of those things. It's nice to be aware of steps and sleep and what's going on a bit.
Because you're doing it so much, it would be really fascinating.
Yeah.
Just to kind of see, like, as soon as it's one of those things you never think you would get into it, and then as soon as you have any kind of like stats about your sleep,
Yeah.
it's really interesting because you're like, oh wow, I'm dreaming a lot, or I'm not drinking at the minute, and you really notice how much better your
sleep is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And then the annoying thing is sometimes you need the stats to convince yourself that you've slept.
Yes, I
And
understand
then
what you
sometimes
mean.
you're like, oh, I didn't sleep very well, and then you look at your phone and you go, no, I did.
That's good.
And I'm better for it. Strange. But yeah.
But then sometimes I feel like we're all obsessed, aren't we, with stats? And is it a good thing?
Yep.
Is it a good thing that we know everything about everything?
Do you have a hammock?
I haven't got a hammock.
Good. Yeah. Presumably for a professional napper.
Yeah, a hammock would be great in the garden, actually. I have looked at them. Just don't know where to put it. And also the hay fever thing is...
Of course.
Being outside for a couple of hours is not great.
Do you...
It's sofa for me, lounge, always a blanket.
Yep.
Lovely.
Is there a specific thing you'd have on telly as you fall asleep?
I'd have something like snooker, that kind of low, calm It's great to nap to, snooker.
Yeah.
What else is good to nap to? Like a Colombo, but very, very low. Like remote on 4 or 5, really low.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting snooker. And
Snooker's
yet
great.
It's a
so
perfect,
relaxing.
because it's never going to be. Like, even the commentary is never going to be like, he's fucking it! You know what I mean?
It's just all...
It's all
Golf
level.
the same.
Golf is very similar, you're right. Yeah, it's almost like the original ASMR, isn't it? What is your next brilliant thing?
The next thing is one of the most important things in my life, and that is mayonnaise.
Okay.
Gone for mayonnaise because I don't think there's a better condiment.
Wow. Okay. Fine. What would you have mayonnaise with?
I suppose my favourite thing would be kind of breaded chicken, or kind of a, schnitzel, or Milanese where you have a breaded veal.
Yeah.
Salad, some wedges.
Yeah.
I have a pizza and I'll have mayonnaise with a pizza.
Yeah.
I never have mayonnaise with a roast or anything like that. I'm not mad.
No.
But I just love mayonnaise. A burger with mayonnaise, chips with mayonnaise. I think I could look like Kate Moss if I didn't like mayonnaise.
But what is
I think so.
But what is the... And will you see any other sauces?
Yeah, no, I do. I enjoy lots of sauces, but when given the question of my 5 things, mayonnaise is a staple thing.
So you would definitely choose mayo over tomato sauce?
100%.
Even for a chip as a dip?
Yes, always.
Have you had QP?
What's QP?
They've just done that, haven't they? That's the Japanese one. They've got that in Marx's at the moment.
It's been around for a long time. It's just starting to get in all the shelves here. And so it's this kind of thicker, more yellowy mayonnaise. It's very
good.
Is that a bit of you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very, very good.
Are you a Hellman's girl?
I can go anywhere, really. But I like the sort of, the three...
Do you like the full fat? Or
I like
do you like
full fat,
yeah.
and I kind of like the, 3 ingredient only. It's nice to know what's in there.
What are the ingredients?
So you've got
egg yolks,
vinegar. What else have we got?
Oil.
And just olive oil, isn't it? That's it.
and that's it.
Yeah. And some are made with avocado oil or what have you.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that is shocking actually that I should make my own.
It's
And
very
that's
easy.
something, it's so easy, and it's something I don't do. That's laziness. I'd like to make my own. Because I love cooking, so I should do that really. It's appalling that I don't.
Yeah, but it's kind of, there's something, I don't know. It's been perfected, and now it sits in your fridge. It's fine. Should you keep it in your fridge?
Always, yeah.
Yeah, of course. These animals that keep your sauces
In the
cupboards,
cupboard.
wild, isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
'Cause there's
Tomato
something-
sauce in the cupboard,
I know.
once open.
Oof. But there's something quite nice about a cold sauce with a hot chip, for
Yes.
example. It's that kind of lovely. And are your kids into mayo as
No.
much? Really?
Hate it.
Your fella?
No, Mark's not really
What?
bothered. Not massively.
But there's something quite good about that, because it means that no one's getting their fingers into
Yeah,
your
I
mayo.
know the bottle.
Yeah.
I know that I'm the only one really using it, so
Yeah.
I can't run out. I never
Yeah.
go to the fridge and think, oh,
Exactly.
like the ketchup might be empty,
Yeah, well, I guess that's one of the benefits about being a mayaholic, that nobody else is getting near it, because that would kill you. Imagine that if everyone else was deeply into mayonnaise,
That would be hard.
and you were like, open the fridge,
It's
and
hard.
Eliza's nicked it.
Yeah, I know.
God, that'd kill me.
Terrible, isn't it?
Back against the wall, would you have salad cream?
No, it's sorry.
I like salad
Do
cream,
you?
but I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I like it, but I wouldn't choose it. You know,
Do
I'm a
people even have
foodie.
it?
I'll eat any. I'll give me any lovely. I like any sweet sauce, chili sauces. I'll try anything.
Yeah, but
But
that's
I have to. If mayonnaise isn't there for certain things, like your roast chicken, or
what is the difference between salad cream and mayo?
it's a massive difference.
I'm not just
No, there is. I mean,
I've
it's
tried-
much more sour.
But what's the flavour?
I don't know. I can't remember. Is it more? It's more pickly, no?
Yeah, it feels like there's a lot more vinegar.
Yeah.
In it. We're about to find out.
It's got more sugar in it.
More
A bit
sugar.
of mustard.
Yeah.
Mustard. Yeah.
Feels completely unknown outside the UK. Talk to anyone outside the UK about it, they don't know what
No,
But
it
it
is.
also feels a very 80s sauce. It just doesn't seem to exist anymore. Like in the way that, like at a family barbecue in the 80s, it was there.
Oh, I've got one. One's in the fridge.
Really?
Yeah, because my nephew Jack, he likes it.
Yeah.
I like to please everyone. You know?
It's a horrible name.
Salad cream. Yeah.
Mayonnaise is romantic.
And why?
Well, what is French? Mayonnaise.
Right. Salad cream. Yeah, you're right. Cream with salad. Get it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a very Eastenders condiment.
It does feel like
yeah,
that.
it does a bit, yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, listen, it's yours to put it in. I don't mind mayonnaise, but I like it as a little. If I had to choose, I would be a tomato sauce guy above it. Yeah. Mix the two in. What would be your dream food to have with it? Like you said, is it a schnitzel?
It would be it would be a lovely chicken, breaded chicken with some wedges and a nice salad. That for me is perfect.
And you said you're a foodie.
Yes.
Do you like cooking for others, or do you like being cooked for?
I like both.
Yeah.
I like both. I love going to restaurants. Love being cooked for. I'm not really bothered though about going to sort of. If we're going to somewhere bog standard, I'd rather be at home. I'd rather cook myself. So, and then if you're going somewhere where you can't cook what you're getting, is where I like to go.
Yeah, my wife's gran was the same as that.
Yeah.
We went out for a meal and they offered bread at the beginning of the meal, and she went, "No, thank you, love. I can have bread at home." And she didn't see the point of having food out that she could eat in.
I kind of get it.
I do too.
Yeah.
There's something very, you kind of go, do you know, she's right actually. What is the point of having food that, you know?
I completely agree with you.
But it meant she had to eat it just using her hands. Yeah. That was the only downside. But do you know what I mean? It was like, I liked it. I liked the spirit of it. What would be your kind of dream meal to cook for somebody or to have cooked for you?
So I would go roast dinner all the time. Wow. My Sunday roast is my favourite thing.
Yep. Start
really early. I just love a Sunday for that.
Yes.
Another reason, really, the summer is annoying. Yes. Because I feel like doing a proper roast. Who wants a roast on it? You want a barbecue, don't you? You want the salad, you want the stuff.
Yep.
But for me, that whole Sunday is a bit of a religion in my house, where it's the peeling, the prepping, sorting out the gravy, you know, all of that. And for people to come over and have that roast dinner. I would never, ever go to a pub for a roast dinner.
Really?
No, I would never eat it. I'd go to the pub on a Sunday, but I would never eat a roast dinner out.
Isn't that interesting?
No.
Just so you and is that you would have all your family over?
Yeah, family would come over.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, they'd all come over, or just us. You know, it doesn't matter. I will always do that Sunday roast.
Are you a chicken? Are you a beef? Are you a pork?
All of it. Not massive on lamb.
Yeah.
I don't really like a leg of lamb.
So I would imagine then, given that your ability with a Sunday roast, I bet you cook a cracking Christmas dinner.
I do.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, look at that. There was instant.
I do.
For somebody that feels very self-effacing,
I
there was
do actually.
deep confidence there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's deep confidence.
You know what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you a multiple meats girl, or are you just having your turkey?
No, large, usually a huge turkey. And do we ever have a beef? No, then Boxing Day would be like a rib of beef or something. No, always turkey on Christmas Day.
And do you cook, or does your mum cook?
No, I lost my mum. I was 19 at the time, so it's been a long time.
Oh gosh, I'm really sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, don't be stupid. Yes, and my dad. My dad went 5 years ago because he lived with me and I cared for him up to the end. So no, I'm very comfortable about talking about these things. So yeah, I suppose in terms of family, I've taken over that baton.
Yes.
And I have done for a very long time.
And do you have brothers and sisters?
So I've got two brothers, Tony and David. Tony is on the pod with me. He's a builder, and Tony talks episodes, so we have a little chat. So I have Tony and I have David as well, but they're 15 and 18 years older than me.
Right.
So again, both David loves to cook.
Yeah.
But I think being the woman, my house is kind of the heart, the hub of the family. Yeah. And people come to me, which I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to say you have very maternal energy.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do. I love looking after people.
Yeah, I definitely think you. I don't know. It's kind of coming off you in spades.
Oh, bless you.
But I would like. I've
got a problem this year though.
You got a problem?
A little problem.
What's that?
It's a lovely problem to have, but I've decided to do panto.
Okay.
For the first time in about 13 years.
Right. So the problem you're referring to is Christmas dinner. Okay.
So I'm not going to go. I'm going to let other people help me.
Where are you doing the panto?
Dunstable.
Okay.
which is drivable from me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So I'm going to get home. It's quite a night, actually. Lovely little schedule. It's not too arduous.
Great.
But yeah, I'm playing Wicked Queen. But at Christmas is going to be very different because you're working and you're busy, you know?
Yes.
So it'll be interesting to see what we do because Christmas is going to be very different, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes,
very
I am.
good.
Very good.
I'm friends with Brian Connolly.
Oh, I love Brian.
Met him? Yeah, he's a force of nature, isn't he?
He's fantastic, Brian.
He is a really...
He played Sonia's fake dad, and we worked together for 2 years.
Yeah.
He's great.
But he loves a panto.
Oh, he's amazing. He's
He's
the king of panto.
Yeah.
I saw him at Southend. He's absolutely amazing. Well, it's his show, isn't it? The whole thing is him.
But he kind of he writes them.
Everything.
He kind of changes everything around. Yeah, but he's
absolutely amazing. Yeah.
But he can't speak highly enough of pantomimes and the kind of.
Well, it's an art form, and I
Yeah.
think it's looked down upon. And everyone sort of thinks but it's, really making a comeback. And I think it's very important for kids, especially. I remember that being my first theatrical experience.
Of course.
So if you have a nice time, you're going to enjoy the arts. So
I
it's
think
very important.
I think also for like working class families.
Yeah.
It's always going to be the entry point for kids.
Definitely.
To theatre, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
You're not going to go, let's go to the National.
I was going to say, well, just pop down to the Olivia.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it, are you?
Sure.
Pop down
But
to
you
the
might.
Donmar.
But presumably, did you have that feeling when you watched a pantomime for the first time, of going, "Oh, I would like to do this"?
No, I don't think so. I just remember going to Sadler's Wells, and again, I was very, very young, but I might have even been in EastEnders by then.
Really?
At 10 or what have you. I don't know if we went before. We weren't a family that went out a lot.
So where did the because at 10 to land such a big role.
Yeah.
When did the kind of love of acting start?
Again, it didn't really.
Really?
I just went along to this club.
Yeah.
I went to Anna Sher and it was kind of £1 for 2 hours after school.
So
Because my mate went.
Yeah.
And I went and I thought, this is quite... And I just did my thing. And Anna was really lovely and she thought I had a bit of comic timing and what have you. So she put me forward for the EastEnders thing. And that was it. I can't say to you that, I loved it. I had this amazing... I just wanted to act all the time. It wasn't the case. But the usual, I did the main part in the school play. I played a bee called Bessie and did this sort of weird bee thing and enjoyed that. And then I got a little part in at the Royal Shakespeare Company playing a little urchin. And that was throughout a summer when I was 9. The Beggar's Opera, it's called, by John Gay. That was very posh, but I played a little urchin. Yeah, so weirdly, it did come to me, all of these little jobs. But it was never kind of a dream. It just sort of happened.
You're really grounded, aren't you?
Yeah.
Given that you've been famous, like mad famous for so long. What do you attribute that to?
I think family that aren't within the business.
Yeah.
I've never had anyone push me into that. I've never had a desperate need to be famous. I've often found, not won't mention any names, and I am generalising here, but I find that if you find somebody who's, say, I don't know, 14, 15, 16, and are desperate to be famous, or they go to a stage school and they want to be famous, when they do get it, that's really hard, I think, because that's all they've wanted. So the kind of delusions of grandeur can step in.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's always just been a job. My brother's had an amazing career in a bank. Fantastic. Very proud of him. My brother was a QS and now he's got his own building company. Everyone in my family, all my nieces and nephews do really, really well. One's in fashion, one's done recruitment. I've got a niece who went to Cambridge and got a first in music and now does law, and I'm like the shit one compared to all my family members. So, it's just jobs, isn't it?
It's very obvious listening to you that you care and are interested about other people.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But not absolutely. But that's what I mean. Because not everyone is.
No.
Particularly makes a good actor, though, right? To show an interest in other people means that you're actively watching what other people are doing and how they behave and how they react.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really interesting point as well, because I hate saying this because it put me out of work, but I when people say, when are you going to act again? Obviously, I'm doing the panto, but since leaving EastEnders, I've not been there for 15 months now, and I do just really enjoy being myself And I've done my documentaries out at the moment, Caring Together. Went back to school and I did a health and social care, level 3. And that was amazing because, as you said, I love talking to people. I was in care homes, talking to nurses, just absolutely, it was brilliant. So when people say about acting, I think, I don't know, I do love it, but it's only because that's all I've done.
What was the documentary about?
It was about caring, and I went back to school for the first time. Obviously, I left school at 16, in Eastenders since 10, did what I needed to do, but then at 16, because you didn't have to stay in education at that point until 18, like now.
Yeah.
And I just had my full-time job. I was Sonia, and I carried on. So education went out the window.
And did the caring documentary come from looking after your dad?
Yeah, from looking after my dad. And also my nan lived with me all my life. So yeah, I've just been around that. I've got a penchant for elderly care.
Yes.
But this was it was a very nice thing to do because it started from birth up to palliative care, and I loved all of it.
What did you learn?
Oh my God, I learned so much. I'll tell you what, the first thing I learned is that I really hope people watch it and realise that colleges are really nice and they can be really good places, because I think there's a lot of pressure put on people who don't get to uni and they see college as a fail. And actually they're wonderful places with great opportunity for people that aren't getting those straight nines. It doesn't matter. There's places for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And in terms of, it's just anybody within care, the level of empathy they have, it's just no wonder it is the way it is. Well, they're never doing it for money.
Absolutely. Well, it's a real calling, isn't it, when you see people, and if you've been in this situation where you have access to that skill, you realise that everyone along the chain, that they are so perfectly placed, because that's, you meet somebody, you meet a nurse or you meet a midwife, or you meet somebody, and they couldn't be more perfect. Everything about them, from their face to their body, it feels like they were created to put their hand on the back of somebody else.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it?
It's really funny.
And I guess that can be nurtured, but it probably can't be taught.
I don't think it can be taught.
Funny, isn't it?
Because sitting in a classroom with 17-year-olds, and again, old me, 42, last year I started this. I thought, oh God, I'm going to feel my right old bag coming into just these incredible teenagers. One of the girls, Tilly, 17, she'd been a home carer for her mum. Her mum had MS, and she was paralysed from the neck down. So she'd been caring for mum since she was 4. Yet she wants to go into care.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
So I think if you have been a part of it, you've watched people help you throughout your life, people come into your home, how important it is. So a lot of people with lived experience go into that sector. It's amazing.
I find those young carers, they're so inspirational,
but again, they know nothing else, so they're just blank about it. They're just like, well, that's the way it is.
But there's various charities as well that give them respite.
I'm telling you, that's my next. When you said, what have you learnt?
Yeah.
The amount of charities that I've seen throughout this series, and that we highlight, thank God.
Yeah.
The volunteer. I mean, one thing going into the care sector, you think, well, that's amazing. Yeah. Then the volunteers, there's just no words for what you see.
Yeah, and
it's incredible.
It's really good to do documentaries about things like this, because I think in a sort of an age of nationalism and jingoism, that where we're having sort of ideas fostered upon us of like, this is what it means to be British and blah blah blah, and very often quite divisive things like care. It is such a unifying thing when you see it, or you've been lucky enough to receive it. You realise that transcends race and sex and any
everything
kind of barrier.
Goes out of the window.
Yeah, because you realise the importance of seeing somebody look after someone you love.
Yeah,
it's extraordinary.
I completely agree with you, and I think people are watching it. And they're going, they come away from it, and I'm getting messages or whatever, and they're just saying, oh, there is good in the world.
Yeah,
It's just quite a nice thing to watch. Where
absolutely.
You go, actually, it's really slow. It's not sexy. It's not glamorous. Very real. But you go, oh, that was really nice. Everyone's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Well, and it's, I guess the thing is that it's not, and like you say, it's not an easy sell because there isn't kind of like murk and horror.
No.
And it's just this.
It's very, very. Well, it's BBC daytime, right? So, you know, it's just is what it is. But it's going down really well, and I'm really pleased.
Great.
It's very me. I'm pleased that we got to make it.
Yes.
Because, again, there's no egos, there's no airs or graces. It's just meeting really good people.
Yeah, great. What is your next brilliant thing?
The next brilliant thing, I love Instagram for many reasons. I think that we can be really down on social media. But I'm talking now as an adult, me using it, because I do have my qualms about kids using it. I hate it. But for me, my daughter has Instagram now. Obviously, she'll be 16 in September. She didn't have a phone at all until she was in year 8 of secondary school, which was very, very hard to do, hard task. I think we're all addicted to our phones. We have to be, because it's very, very difficult not to be, because everything's on there, right? Mm-hmm. Not just social media. We're booking holidays, we're paying bills, we're talking to people, we're emailing all the time. But I've found that memes, kind of funny memes, mother and daughter memes.
What's a mother and daughter?
So, for instance, there'll be, I knew you were going to say this, and I'm trying to think of some for you. So there'll be like a frog with a headband on, sort of sat on a bed, and then it will say, you know, when your mum tells you to clean your room again. Right. Just really silly things.
Yes.
And I'll send that over to my Eliza, you know, I'll send it over. And it's just lovely. It just forms that kind of little cool bond.
Yes.
Without being too deep or getting into things. I feel like it really connects us, because laughter is the best thing, right? As you well know. Yeah. So it makes us laugh, or I'll say, oh, I've just pissed myself with what you've sent me, or yeah. And I think those little memes can be really positive, and to create little bonds between people.
Yes.
And I find myself sat absolutely rolling up at memes. I just like memes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a scroller. I don't doom scroll for long. But if I see a funny meme, I can be there for a good half an hour trying to find the next funny one. You know?
Well, you're right though, isn't it? It's kind of like those little kind of trinkets that are then used in sort of family WhatsApp groups.
Yeah.
Like, this is like Uncle Tony, or this is my daughter, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
That's definitely a wonderful thing.
I think so. It just connects people. Yeah. And I do think we have to remember the positives of things.
Yes, yes. You seem a very positive person. What, again, where do you think that comes from?
I don't know. I'm a Taurian. I'm a very grounded person. I don't know. I'm just very glass half full.
Yeah.
I think it's easy for me to sit here and be positive. I've had work since I was 10 years old. Yeah. I've never had to worry about money or anything like that. I've been very, very lucky. And then when I say that, people go, I know, but you did lose your mum when you were 19 and you haven't got your dad anymore. And, you know, there are certain things. I go, oh, yeah, no, that's true. So we all get certain things in life, don't we? But I just think you have to be positive. Okay, it's quite a niche thing, isn't it? It's quite it's a bit of a cliche, but genuinely, you know, you think there are so many people worse off than you.
Yes.
You know, people are ill, people haven't got a lot. There's war going on, you know, how can you not be positive?
Yeah, definitely. What is your most used meme, do you think?
Oh, gosh. It's probably a funny one to my daughter, in which there's a, I don't know, monkey or something laying on a bed. So the monkey lies on the bed, and then Mummy Monkey comes in and puts all of her clothes down on the bed. And it's like when your mum's just washed all and ironed your clothes. Yes. Mum walks out, and then the monkey just knocks them off the bed.
Yeah, nice.
Because that happens on a regular basis in my house. I don't know why I bother to fold up the clothes. I don't know why I just don't take them up to her and just chuck them at her. Yeah. Because they end up on the floor.
There was one I saw the other day. It's a video, not a meme.
Yeah.
But it's that nice feeling when you send it. I send it to my wife, knowing with deep certainty that she would enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it was dogs reacting to the word walk. Brilliant. And there's probably about 12 of them, and it's just, you know, when you just go, I know I've hit the bullseye here.
Very good.
That's what's exciting. It's when someone's made the perfect cake for you and you get to go, I will have that cake. And I will give that cake to somebody else.
Yeah, that's excellent. It's very, very good.
It's funny, isn't it?
This is what phones are used for. What Natalie was saying before about phones being a force for good. All we hear about is bullying and trolling and things like that, which do happen.
Of course.
But I remember we were writing a thing for the show this a couple of years back, and we looked into what the most sent emojis are in the world. And the heart eyes, kisses, these outrank everything else by far. Like, the most traffic is people sending love and things to make people feel well. And so there's a lot of good happens through that.
Yeah.
Like sending the memes that you're talking about.
No, I completely agree.
Do you have have you done any research into memes, Dan?
No, very hard to research them. They're just a force for good, and they're so individual. One thing someone finds funny, another one doesn't. But it's just that. It's like the grease that makes everyone's days feel fun.
Yes.
Everyone has shitty bits to their day, and it's just lovely to get a picture of a dog reacting to the word walk.
Now here, Natalie, is a good question, if I do say so myself. Are you a meme?
Oh, I'm a meme.
I was going to say
quite a lot of memes
because
about me.
you've been acting since you were 10. You must have pulled various faces.
There's loads of memes of me.
Have
They
you
do
ever-
a lot of what Sonia are you today? And it'll be 1 to 10. I mean, there's 10 Sonias.
Yeah.
Sad, happy, absolutely grief-stricken, exhausted. It's great.
Have you ever used any of those Sonia memes?
All my family
for
do.
yourself.
All the family will send me stuff. Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Usually, the best one is Morgana, lovely Morgana Robinson, who when she pretended to be me.
Yeah.
And her one is regularly on the family chat where it's the eye roll and the
That's so funny.
just doing this now. Yeah.
Christ, what a great thing that must be for your brothers. What ammunition. Do you know what I mean? That's so lovely. Is it the final one now?
It is the final one.
Okay, right. What is the...
I feel like we could have sort of, we're covering so much
That's
here.
fine.
I could have come up with something
It's great.
a little bit better. But I would say cookbooks, Russell.
Yes.
I probably own over 150 cookbooks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just think they're really lovely things to hold, like just beautiful things.
Yep.
I don't cook out of them enough, but I feel that
They hold such potential.
they hold such potential, and I feel that when the children are, when I haven't got the children within my care and I'm rushing around and I'm being with them all the time, I can picture myself spending days in the kitchen cooking.
Okay, great.
Radio on.
Yep. What's your radio choice?
Oh, depends really. Like
If you-
LBC in the morning, a bit of James O'Brien. I like a little bit of BBC Radio 2 on a Saturday.
Yep.
Radio 2 in the afternoon. Bit of Radio 4. A little bit of Gardener's Question Time. It all depends really.
Yeah,
I am
nice.
quite. It depends. The odd podcast.
Yeah. What, do you have a favourite cookbook?
Nigel Slater's Christmas Chronicles is my favourite.
Yes.
It's beautifully written. I love Nigel Slater.
When do you start thumbing through that?
Oh, I could do it any day.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it is weird when it's baking, but I can pick that up anytime. In fact, all of his kitchen diaries are spectacular.
So you strike me as you've read them.
Oh yeah, well they are, but he is, a real writer. It's not just recipes. It's
Right.
written beautifully. Highly recommend to anyone.
That's interesting.
Really
yeah.
lovely to pick up and read as a book. At the moment, I'm reading Stanley Tucci's Taste.
Yes.
That's a fantastic autobiography, but again, it's filled with recipes and food, and it's brilliant. Yeah.
Have you ever done any cookery shows
I
yourself?
did Cooking with the Stars last year, and I won it,
Of course, yeah.
so that was excellent.
Any of the bake-offs?
I did Celebrity Bake Off, Christmas special, the year before last. That was horrendous.
It's hard, isn't it? Yeah.
You're really pressure in it. It's a lot of
Yeah,
pressure in that tent,
there's-
especially when it's again 38 degrees in August with your Christmas jumper on. It's too much for me.
Yeah. Who did you do it with?
Why has that person got hay fever? at
Yeah,
Christmas?
I know. So I stuck together. It's weird.
Who did you do it with?
It was an EastEnders special, soap special.
Okay.
So it was me, Dean Gaffney, lovely Shobna Gulati. Yeah, sort of a real mix of all the soapies.
You back yourself to beat Gaffney, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, no, I did. obviously. He did well though.
Did he?
Did well, Gaffers. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he
interesting.
did,
Yeah, it doesn't strike me as a baker.
He gave it a go.
Did he?
Yeah.
I know. I was dreadful when I did it.
I just made loads and loads of gingerbread and.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. I loved it though. I loved being in the tent. Super fan of any. Again, I watch all the cooking shows. It's sort of my favourite thing to watch.
Do you look at internet recipes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Because I know what you mean, though. There's something... We've got loads of recipe books in our house.
Yeah.
But now, increasingly, when I cook, I would go online and
Yeah, I
find
try and... I agree. I do that. But I will stop myself and, right, go and get 5 books. Let's have a flick through what we're going to do.
Yes.
I try and do that.
Yeah, I think the idea of doing that is... It's so funny with all my kind of cookbooks. They're all kind of thumbed, where I'll go, I'm going to cook that.
Yeah, me too.
And then just never got round to it.
I know what you mean.
It's funny, isn't it?
But there's some lovely books about. I don't think Jamie Oliver books you can't beat.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They are really good, simple.
Yep.
I think they're brilliant.
Those 7 ways.
Yes.
Like they're really, really handy.
I also like, and I can't remember the chef's name, which is awful. But the roasting tin. Have you got those? The roasting tin, so it's all just one.
Oh, it's in one plate.
You know,
yeah.
One tin sort of meals. They're really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got bundles, and I suppose Mrs. Beaton's was my mum's, so that's very special. And then you have a book called The Cookery Year, which is
that's a nice one. So
the Cookery Year
is cooking spring, what's cooking?
Yeah, but it's very, very old. But that was my mum's, and I've got that as well.
Yeah.
So they're special ones.
Mrs. Beaton, only 27 when she died.
Was she
You imagine her
really?
being this old woman, don't you? But she was
That's really funny.
Yeah, it just feels like a very old name
Yeah.
as well, doesn't it?
of syphilis as well.
Wow.
So what a life.
Bloody hell.
Gosh.
Sorry, I've taken a different turn.
No, but that is really interesting. I thought she would be in her 80s or something.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
And syphilis.
Yeah.
Wowzers. Isn't that and presumably not sexy in any way? And yet I imagine Nigella Lawson, no syphilis, and yet filth.
Do we know that?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. No. Do you know what's a really good cookbook I've got? Delia Smith's Cheats.
I haven't got the cheat. I've got a lot of Delia. Delia's Christmas book. I always do a Christmas Delia pudding.
I do.
Christmas pudding is...
That cheap one is fantastic because it's basically, if you want to cook something nice but make it really quick. And it's very rare to have somebody like who's genuinely a good cook kind of go, just get
Cut the corners, do that. Yeah, that is good.
And there's something and the recipes are decent. There's it's a West African peanut stew in there, and it is delicious.
Sounds good.
It's kind of like weirdly spicy, but kind of peanutty.
Kind of thicky. Like, it sounds a bit like a massaman, that kind of texture, that sort of heavy.
Great. Yeah, it's really
sounds good.
It's one of those frustrating. I cooked it. I was like, flipping, this is delicious. My wife just
Didn't
not
like it.
it's not her style of spice.
It's heartbreaking. Could she not have lied?
She couldn't but she's funny. But yeah, I don't know.
Waz it up and put a few in the freezer for yourself though, for when she's not around.
Well, this is it. Yeah.
Because then you can enjoy it, can't you?
But we got very different. Like so, Indian spice. I love. She's not keen on, but yet she could have kind of like wasabi or buffalo. That buffalo's spice, like far hotter than I can have. It's really interesting. You're like, how can you have that and yet not go above a korma? Kind of interesting the way people react to spices.
Yeah.
Are you a spicy person?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What would be your curry of choice?
Oh, it's a hard one.
And do you cook them at home?
Oh well, I was with the wonderful Tony Singh when I did Cooking with the Stars.
Nice.
And so everything was Indian and all the spices. And his flavours were so amazing. So, I really learnt about herbs and spices and marinades. It was excellent. So I can now cook an excellent sort of curry.
Okay.
Dals and really, I can cook a good curry.
A good dal works, doesn't it?
Oh, it's lovely.
A chicken biryani with a good dal.
I love a dal. I know it's a bit... I like the picky bits, you see. So if I do an Indian... I want some pakoras, I want a dal, I want some okra ladyfingers.
A thali?
I want bits.
Yeah.
A thali, and the vegetable thali was one of the first things that I cooked on Cooking with the Stars. And it went down a storm. Yeah, with a raita. I did lots of different little bits and pieces.
So you could cook a pakora?
Yeah.
Look at that again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
Using the right bits and pieces. I'd have to have a little look at the Tony's emails because he sent me all the recipes so I can do them again. But I will be doing that soon because Mark said you did that programme and we kept practising and we had the best food. Where's all that gone now?
Yeah.
And I saw Tony at Saturday Kitchen the other week and I said, please send me all the recipes. Mark's, wanting some more food and he did, bless him. So I need to get back on the Indian trail of cooking because it was great.
Isn't Saturday Kitchen one of the greatest shows in the world?
Best show in the world.
Honestly.
Hammered by 11:30.
it's so, but it's one of those things as well. It's so,
Like that. Bye, everyone.
but it's such a weird privilege, and it's not something you can share with everybody because so few people who live in this country get to do it.
Yeah.
But honestly, you get to do a show where you have like 3 insane dishes cooked for you by incredible chefs.
Yeah.
Then there's wine pairings from a guy that knows everything about wine, and then they get you then. What's your favourite food ever? And we'll just make it for you
Really
on top
good,
of that
isn't it?
because you never get hell. Like it's oh my god,
It's a great show to do.
It's so much
and it's
fun.
such a lovely people that run it and everything.
They're
you know what I mean?
brilliant.
Just everyone's really friendly there. It's lovely.
Everything
And Matt's
about it.
lovely.
Yeah.
Tebbett's mad, but I love him.
Mad as fuck, but lovely.
Really
it's
lovely.
like really good energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
a
I
great
love
show.
it. I love doing it so much. It's that weird thing. I would never watch it. It's not being disparaging. I just kind of normally doing stuff on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, I know what you
but
mean.
when I do it, my God.
Yeah, it's a great show.
What a
isn't it?
happy place. Okay, and do you have other cookery books you're looking forward to buy? Do you get loads at Christmas? Is that like that must be an easy Christmas gift for you?
Yeah. Yes, it is. I think cocktail books or kind of the history of gin or... Yeah, I do get quite a lot of sort of food and drink books, but I could never have enough. I really couldn't. I love it.
You left school at 16,
Yes.
but you clearly are interested in lots of things.
I am a bit of an autodidact.
I was thinking that then because it was just like even like the history of gin. You
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm brilliant at, jack of all trades, master of none. I'm interested in lots of different
Yes.
things. But yeah, I am. I'm a very... My mind is open.
yeah.
So people are like, what did you do today? I said, I went to the Tate, and they're like, what do you mean you went? I love art. I'm not saying I'm brilliant at it, but that's my favourite day. If I've dropped the kids to school, for me to get on a train on my own, get a nice coffee, go to the Tate, wander around on my own, or go and see a little exhibition somewhere, have lunch on my own in somewhere really nice.
Yeah.
That for me is sort of a real treat. I'm very happy. Actually, I'm confident enough to do that on my own.
Yeah. What does your partner do?
Mark's a cameraman.
Is he?
Yeah. I met him on Eastenders.
Nice.
I saw him across the Vic. Across the beer pumps.
Yeah.
I said, God, he's quite handsome. And with all due respect, come on, you know as well as I do, the TV cameraman can be a little bit older maybe, a little bit ropey looking, should we say. Love you all, by the way. I love you all.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It is true.
He stuck out like a sore thumb. I thought, who's he?
Yeah.
And me being as confident as I am, obviously said hello and we got talking and yeah, we hit it off straight away immediately. So it's brilliant. We've been together now for over 12 years.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's love because he's seen you fucking sleep.
Absolutely.
Like if he's walked into the green,
Honestly.
if he's walked into the green room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's it now. There's nothing to hide.
Definitely. And he's your fiance. When you get married?
We don't know.
Oh,
It's the freelance life, isn't it? It's just sorting it out.
Yeah, but
For me, I would
you're
like.
not, you're not working in Eastenders.
No, I know that we can do it now.
So let's do
It's a
it.
lot of money as well, isn't it? You've got
is a
two
lot of
children. There's more to buy. You want to go on holiday. So should we get married? It's like, no, but I want a really nice holiday this year.
That is
Can't do
true.
everything.
Well, what you could do is you could have the holiday. You could have the wedding abroad.
Yes, but then I think that's a lot for people.
It is.
It's a lot for people.
It is.
Presents, flights, outfits.
It's a good day though, is what I would say. It's kind of Dan won't mind me saying, but you got married when your kids were slightly older.
Yeah.
And it's a great day.
We absolutely will, and I want to. And like you said, the children are older and they'll really
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah. It's just a very, I don't know, I loved my wedding day, and it's very nice to be in a room and know with deep certainty that everyone loves you.
Yeah.
And that you love them. Do you know what I mean?
That's kind of like what I do all the time.
Well, yeah. Interestingly,
I don't really surround myself with anyone else.
yeah, but not everyone does, and
Yeah.
but it's quite okay. You get to do what you do normally, but you have a dress up.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, that's
How
true.
about that?
That's
Makes
true.
sense. God, I really enjoyed that.
Oh,
What a
that's lovely.
lovely conversation, Natalie. Lovely to
Thank
meet
you.
you.
So nice to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Natalie Cassidy.
Thanks for having me.